Hey, we got an amazing day. Today is January 4th. It is truly amazing. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of air and opportunity. We got the opportunity to talk, learn something, mostly me learning. So I go through life trying to learn as much as I can about a little bit about everything. But today, I'm going to go over a couple different things. The first one, a little bit of finances. And then the second part, also a little bit about finances, but investments in finances. So stay tuned. This politically charged environment. Things are going off all over the place. Gunshots fired. Rally's going to be created here next couple of days, starting today, tomorrow, and 6th in Washington, D.C. Supposed to be quite a few people there, several million. So need to turn out for that one. If you can't make it there, get down to your local government and stand up at that opportunity. Now is the time to stand up. And don't be shy about going down there and telling your senators, congressmen, your elected officials that you have a voice, and it's very important for your vote to count. Now, let's talk about some Bitcoin. What we have is a great opportunity here. Bitcoin's about 31,000, just dropped down from 34,000 down to, I think it dropped down to clear to 27. And don't let that scare you. That's an opportunity to buy some more because it's going right back up. So if you would have bought when it dropped down last night to that 27, just jump back up to 31. It's just taking a breather. Just like when you're running, you gotta breathe in and breathe out as you go, but you'll get to your destination. And Bitcoin's destination is about 150,000 within the next year, if not 300,000. So there's a lot of investors, Grayscale, coming in with billions of dollars coming into the Bitcoin world. Also, another highly sought after coin is that Ethereum. So both of them, the SEC has ruled that they are not a security, so gates are wide open on those two. You've seen just yesterday, Ethereum went up to $1,000. Yeah, pretty good opportunity coming up from about 733 the day before. So hope you had some in there, but now's the time to buy as well. Now, on to investments. So, some of the investments that I've had, some great opportunities. I'm going to cover those in just a little bit, but I got to go back and talk about, the three different categories. Just brush up on that just a little bit here. First one here, you need to have that little bit of savings. So, pay yourself first. Take 20% and put it somewhere else. Use that only for investments and emergencies. Okay, that's number one. Number two, be your own bank. Use some of these big banks, these mutual companies. Make sure it's a mutual company. Go in there and invest in them. You get some life insurance out of it too. But the primary reason is you keep on investing in that there, and then you take out a loan for whatever you need. That way you have that compound interest. That's number two. And it also gives you that long-term wealth, generational wealth, to give down to your grandchildren and grandchildren. So that's number two. Number three, and the one I'm going to talk about today is the investment side. Real estate. You can invest in a whole bunch of different things. Some people invest in tennis shoes. Heard of that one the other day. It was pretty interesting to listen to the person talk about tennis shoes. I guess there's a lot of people out there, I wear tennis shoes, got a couple pair. So you can imagine how many millions and billions of people out there wear tennis shoes and what type of market that is. So pretty interesting. But let's talk about cryptocurrencies. So my investment strategy, and one that has proven very, very well for me, that was taught to me a long time ago by actually a couple different people. And so what it is, you take a sum of money, divide it into 10, and put those 10 pieces, do a lot of research, put them into 10 different, like for me, 10 different cryptocurrencies. Do your search and due diligence on those coins that you're putting them into, and you know, do your best to pick out the best ones out there in the market today. And what I found is I did these researches, but oh, step back just a little bit here. So those 10 pieces there, I have to ask you a question. How many times do you think you'll fail? 8 of them. About 80% of the time you're gonna fail. So 8 of those probably gonna fail in. One's gonna be okay, and one's gonna be a flyer. And I found this to be a very, very true statement over and over again. So a while back, I took an investment and did this. And so I invested in a coin. I'll not go over the numbers or anything, but let me tell you, my flyer was SAPP, Sapphire. It's amazing. That's not the one I would have chosen to be the real big flyer, but it has. So I took out a lot of money about 3 weeks ago out of that one there, and it's back up to that same price and quite a bit more. And so you know, the bad dilemma that I'm in right now is, should I take some more out? Should I add some back in? So I've well paid off the investments, and for my initial investment for all 10 coins easily with this one flyer. So another flyer I had, real good one, which was Celsius, and I just started that one clear back in September, and it has paid off tremendously. Go back and do the numbers. It was September 1st, maybe August 28th, September 1st, right in that time frame there. And I invested just a little bit into it. Whoa, that one really paid off. I mean, that thing is amazing. Go check some numbers. Just throw some numbers in there and do some little bit of addition, see where that one comes out. Now, I did think that one was going to be doing pretty good, but not as good as it is currently doing. So take some profits, pay off your initial investment, and that's the way to do it right there. So do your best on that sum of money to invest in what you believe is important in a field that's important to you. So one tidbit, gotta give you a little tidbit, a little bit of nugget of gold in that one here. And you know, I like to talk about this every once in a while, it's relationships. And so I come and go all the time. As you can see, I'm kind of in that thing there, you know, so I'm gone every once in a while. But I have to call back home quite a bit to stay in that relationship with my wife, although I'm doing other things. So I have to, what we call it is, you know, 5 love languages, but that's a love tank. I kind of call this one the talk tank, you know, and it's not how much I want to talk, it's how much she wants to talk. Just listen to her. She's so beautiful. I love that woman. My wife is the greatest wife ever. And so you gotta call them, talk to them, treat them real nice. They'll treat you real nice. Hey, that's all I got to do today, or all I got to say today. So, hey, you guys have a wonderful day. Come out, stand up for what you believe. If that's religion, definitely do that. God's number one. If that's politics, stand up for your side. Whatever side that is, we gotta fight for it. And so you can maintain it. And then stand up for your family as well. Definitely. So you guys have a great day. Lockjaw, and I'm out.